There's some international students who can breathe a sigh of relief tonight. This after the Trump administration restores the student visa registrations of thousands of students. Now, more than 100 students filed a lawsuit after government canceled those registrations earlier this month. Allie Levine is on the Georgia Tech campus tonight, where international students are still processing this reversal. Allie?
Yeah, Eric, that's right. And to some students, it feels a lot like whiplash. There is just a great deal of uncertainty here on the Georgia Tech campus. And some students are even considering not going home because they are afraid they won't be able to return to finish their studies.
Kind of feels a little bit surreal. Like, it doesn't feel like this should actually be happening.
Artie Kanan and her friends can't read the news fast enough these days.
It's been scary.
Kanan and Riley Smith, both exchange students from New Zealand. They're only here for a semester, but live with other foreign students in this building on the Georgia Tech campus.
Try to immerse students well into Georgia Tech culture.
International students from more than 150 countries come to Georgia Tech to study. They receive a world-class education and in exchange provide a different perspective to the campus and community.
I think domestic students benefit a lot from international students. We learn a lot from them and they learn a lot from us.
So it came as a huge shock to learn earlier this month of a mass removal of students from a federal database used by schools and the government to track foreign students. Many feared for their legal immigration status. Some were unsure if they could continue their studies. Atlanta immigration attorney Michael Urbina says he heard from students affected and those who feared they could be next.
The reality is that under this circumstance, there was no particular rhyme or reason. They were just revoking them, but not giving the students notice, the schools notice, nobody.
The termination sparked more than 100 lawsuits. The Justice Department announced a wholesale reversal in federal court Friday. ICE is now manually restoring the student status for those whose records were canceled. The latest update providing little solace to Georgia Tech students here from abroad.
Nervous, I think, is the best way to describe it. There's uncertainty with what's going to happen going forward.
People need to be very aware of that. It's not the end of the saga. It's just, early or, false start.
It's unclear how, if at all, this latest news impacts the Emory and University of Georgia students whose visas were revoked earlier this month. Michael Urbina's best advice for international students here in Georgia: don't give the government any reason to revoke your visa. Reporting live on the Georgia Tech campus, Allie Levine, Fox 5 News.
All right, Allie, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that federal lawsuit will be impacted, if at all. Thanks so much.